Remember how incomes surged when everything started shutting down last year. And remember how when payments were froze and enhanced unemployment benefits were sent out and stimulus checks were sent out. Remember how income increased and people started actually paying off some of their credit card debt. One, they couldn't spend, and two, they had the bit of an income boost in many cases. Even people that lost their jobs saw their income go up. Well, some evidence has come out now that says the party might be about over for that financial situation for many people. Hey everybody, my name is JJ. You're watching Bull, Boom, Bear, Bust. It is July 15th. It's Thursday, 2021. Quick note before we get into today's headline story and some other news. I've got a new outro song. If you like the outro music, check out the newest one. It's my favorite one yet. And thank you to everyone that's went over and subscribed to my music channel. Link down below if you like the outro song, please check it out. I think it's very important in this, especially in these times, to do things that you enjoy, and music's just a real fun thing for me to do. I don't take it too serious, but appreciate you guys listening to my songs. If I had more time, I would probably write better songs, but anyways, here we go. 53% of high earners live paycheck to paycheck. 18% are struggling. This is not good news. This is out of payments.com. And this gives us a nice chart here, pie chart. And when we look at the people living paycheck to paycheck and struggling with bills, and then people that are just living paycheck to paycheck, we see that makes up the majority, and it's the minority not living paycheck to paycheck. You see, when lots of money gets sent out and when payments get frozen so you don't have to make your mortgage or your rent, and when things get shut down and you really can't spend your money like you used to, which was most of 2020, well, incomes looked pretty good. But now that things are reopening, prices are rising, enhanced unemployment benefits getting cut off in many states. Could this be the situation now? Most people going back living paycheck to paycheck, even high earners in this case. You see, assistance, yes, it can be good. Stimulus checks can be good. People not having to pay their rents, that can be good for a temporary fix. But is it temporary? Or is all this assistance and these payouts going to need to be permanent for anyone to keep up with this cost of living, for these rising prices, for the inflation, for the destruction of the dollar? But everywhere you look, that seems to be the solution. Most millennials live paycheck to paycheck. Even those with six-figure salaries claim they scrape by. New survey says 53% of Americans and 70% of millennials now live paycheck to paycheck. And I need to read one of the first comments in this article because it sums it up pretty well. And I've said similar things many times. Quote, most Americans live paycheck to paycheck, paying off credit card debt by paying minimum payments. One emergency car repair, household, or medical expense puts their lifestyle in a tailspin. Welcome to the land of corporate America and planned perpetual debt. Unquote. Let me highlight that last part. Welcome to corporate America and planned perpetual debt. You see, when companies make money, when banks make money by putting people in more debt, and that's the business plan, then that becomes the goal of the entire company. The CEO is obligated to maximize profits for their shareholders, for the holders of their stock. When you're a publicly traded company, it's profits over people. So all the pain that's caused, all the debt, bankruptcies, homelessness that's caused, that's just part of the business strategy. That is corporate America. You have to love it, right? Well, sure, if you're riding the bull, if you're getting into stocks, if you're buying and selling at the right time, it can be very profitable. But guess what? People that actively trade, most of them do not end up making money. And I read a statistic when it comes to day trading, a big portion of those traders fail. Now, if you're a long-term investor, if you can wait it out, if you have patience, then you're more likely to make gains at the end. But yeah, very interesting comment there. Corporate America and planned perpetual debt. That is the business strategy. That's the business plan. And we're seeing more and more profits shifted to the larger companies and financial institutions. And we've talked about this, but here's another recent report here, lendingtree.com. What percentage of businesses fail and how to improve your chances of success? So new businesses fail about 20% just in the first year. And over the course of 10 years, over half, actually it's even worse. No, after the fifth year, roughly half have failed. And after 10 years, only about 33% of businesses are still around. So about 60 to 70% actually fail within 10 years. Right? Now, some people say, well, if it's a small business, if they can't pay a living wage, then they shouldn't be in business. And I can see your point. But what happens when eventually there's going to be no small businesses because they have a hard enough time just surviving in general, and everything is shifted up to the mega companies? And then you have monopolies. Are monopolies good, or is competition good? When there's not a monopoly, there's more companies competing to earn your business. Don't you see falling prices when you have more companies competing to earn your business? You see where I'm going here? So this shift to only big companies can survive is not a good thing. And many people are hating on small businesses because they may not be able to pay as much as the big mega companies. But it takes small businesses to help keep prices in check. You see, when you have more supply and more companies and businesses offering goods and services, you're going to have lower prices because shoppers and consumers will have more options, and that creates competitiveness. But when you eliminate competitiveness and everything shifts up to the monopolies, that's bad news for us as consumers. And the people living paycheck to paycheck is going to be everyone. If this way of finance or this monetary system, what we like to call corporate America, continues as it is. Next topic here, another recent article just to show that I'm not crazy. Even Axios backs me up on this. 1.8 million Americans have turned down jobs due to unemployment benefits. Who does this hurt the most? Small businesses. They're going to have to increase their pay now to attract workers to compete with unemployment benefits. The mega companies, they're not going to have any problem raising their pay because they're already gobbling up, for lack of a better term, so much of the market share and so much of the profit and consumer spending being spent at the mega companies. Right? So for those of you saying that I'm wrong, that it's not true that people are not working because of unemployment benefits, don't tell me, tell Axios. Go ahead and write to Axios because we've showed you many surveys, studies, news reports on this. But yeah, I still see a lot of people down there. No, you're wrong. No one would ever choose not to work. Everybody wants to work. No one wants to do nothing and get paid. That's impossible, JJ. Come on, people, use common sense, right? All right. I know most of you know what's going on. Thanks, everybody, for your support, for being here. What do you think about this with all these people living paycheck to paycheck once again? Looks like we're back where we were pre-shutdown, and it looks to be getting worse. You let me know. Also, reminder, full outro song down in description. Thank you, everybody. Stay well, stay prepared, keep stacking. Bye for now.